Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
All right, let me see what I can do here. Can you hear me now? I think I got the intro video fixed. I think. All right, I had to check and also make sure you guys could hear me. Nice. You know, did a little something there. Trying to get it fixed. What up, Trev? Lina Ponzi. Let's go. Finally got a little stream going tonight. Sorry that I've missed you guys a couple of times. Let's see here. Let's post it in the Discord. We are live. I'll show you guys my gold orders in a moment. Let's post on Twitter. You got 434 on the 50K. Needs 700 to pass. Let's go. Let's go. Can't argue with that. Cannot argue with that. Good evening, Rafi. How's it going? Guys, we are going to be getting some accounts to full port tomorrow for NVIDIA, 100%. We're going to get some to go. All right, there we go. We just posted. All right, let's take a look here at gold. I mean, I could potentially, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. So this is my gold chart. I'm just looking at the ledges. As you guys know, we're on the 5-minute chart here. So we got a ledge here. We got a ledge here. I'm not so much interested in this ledge here. If I can show you, if I can zoom in a little bit. It probably still works. But you can see there's a ledge here. And the only reason why I'm not so much interested in buying that ledge is because you can see price is kind of, it kind of wicked off of it a time or two already. But, so I'm looking at buying this ledge. And I'm looking at buying this ledge. Now, this might change going into the 8 o'clock hour. What up, Cooper? Yeah, we're doing the Asia session tonight. Sometimes you try to fold for it. Yeah, full port. What up, Medi? You're looking to take some longs on gold? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too. Like I said, I mean, I could take an aggressive. I could maybe go a micro, and that's what I might do on that first ledge. Let me go. I'll go a micro on the first ledge. But I'm not going to go a mini. I'm trading a mini. So I'll go a micro on the first ledge. Let me see. So we will partake in the first ledge, but we're only going to trade a micro. So 1 hour swing point 073. Yeah, that's where it's headed. Could short up here also. Just be careful tonight, Cover. There's something going on tonight that's not normally happening, right? Something going on tonight that's not normally happening. We got President Trump speaking. The State of the Union address is going to be going down tonight. So yeah, we do want to be careful tonight. I will say this, if we can kind of get above that previous day close there, I'll probably long. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, not on this account though. I want to switch. Well, I didn't really mark anything out, but we'll copy it anyway. I'm not going to trade this My Funded Futures account tonight. Let's get off this connection. Let's go traders launch. Trying to stick to the My Funded Futures account just while I'm on the stream, because I've been kind of struggling with it off stream. I'm much more disciplined on stream. Close above 8. Yeah, that's kind of my thought process there, Trev. You did, and can you see how strong these previous day close? I mean, like, I mark this out all the time, guys. And I mean, just look at that. Now, the only thing I'm going to say is this wick right here at open. This actually was not at open. What was this? Anybody know what this was? Is that not even, is that really there? No, it's not. I was like, what the hell is that? It's not even there. So we're not going to be, our aggression's going to be dialed down tonight, guys. Dialed down. We're not going to be crazy. We got Trump speaking, like I said, State of the Union address and all that sort of thing. So we're going to dial down the aggression. If you partake in the Mancini newsletter, it is in the Discord. I'm going to go ahead and post my levels. I'm going to update my levels here. If you're using Quantower and you're not using this indicator for Mancini's levels, you should get it. Jan graciously posted it in the Discord. It's pinned at the top of the general chat. But this is the one for Quantower. It works the same pretty much on Ninja. He made one for Ninja and for Quantower. So all you do is you take the levels out of the Discord and you just post them right there. Post your supports there. Delete the resistance. And we post the resistance right there. I mean, I don't know how much easier you can get it. And then the nice thing about it is the double yellow lines are major supports. The single yellow lines are minor. And then if you have a zone, then that's just Mancini calling out a zone, saying like, oh, if this zone fails, for example, if this fails, we're going to sell. That's the bull bear zone. So if you're not using that and you are using the Mancini levels, I strongly encourage you to download this Quantower or Ninja. It's helpful. It's helpful. It's definitely helpful. Tony Gold, how's it going? Date night with the missus. So let's go. We are also only 24 subs away from 9,100. We should be able to tackle that tonight, I would imagine. We should be able to do that. Barbie did make a video, Bull Barbie, about the pre-orb. I did check that out. It's got some good information in there. I will, if you guys want to watch it, I'm going to post the link to that in the Discord as well. Let's see here. We'll post that in the Discord as well. What up, Andy? Yeah, we'll probably start a giveaway in a minute. Is it considered trading news? No. No, you can completely trade that. What up, Robert? You're welcome to trade that. I don't recommend it. All right. What's gold doing? I got gold pulled up here. I could split screen gold. Let me do this right quick. I want to remove the drawings here and let's just overlay the other ones. And then we'll make the necessary adjustments. We need to mark out the new previous day close and all that. Let's do that. We still have the previous day close from today. We did not hit. So if you ever wonder how I mark out the previous day close, this is how I do it. I'm just looking for the last candle of the day, and I'm just looking for the close. And I mark it out. So the 459 candle if you're on the 1 minute chart. Or the 458 candle on the 2 minute, and then the open, obviously, you just mark out the open. So if they're within like a couple of points of each other, I don't even mark out the open. But this one, yeah, I mean like this one, the open's 1650 and the close is 17. So I'm not going to mark out both in that scenario. Gold is stalled. Yeah, it has. Done a little triple top here. What up, Sammy? You could short gold here. I mean, there is a ledge here. But I am so skittish shorting the gold. I don't like it. So, if I don't like it, guess what? We're not going to do it. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Let's get it going. We also got to hit the like button. I got to prep the president. Yeah, you're not wrong. 1 hour candle's going to start opening. Top of the candle. Yeah. You the man, Francis. Listen, guys. Apex 90% off sale ends tonight. Also, Bulenox's 89% ends tonight as well. Apex code MYTH. Do not be confused. Do not use code MM on Apex. Use code MYTH. You can use code MM on Bulenox. You know what? I just thought about something. Let me check something out right quick. I wonder, did I do that? I don't know if I did that. I didn't. Why would I not do that, though? Oh, that's why. Someone already stole it. Makes sense. His speech ends with "You the man." Yeah. 100%. You the man. 100%. Building out a bull flag up here. I'm trying to look and see. I'm gonna buy some Buleys. And I'm gonna buy some Apexes. And remember, guys, Lucid, you get 2 uses on the 50% off on Lucid. So I'm going to be full sending tomorrow. I'm going to give you the rundown here. We're going to go one Tradeify. We're going to go one Take Profit Trader Pro account. So a funded Take Profit Trader account. We're going to go 10 Bulenox evals. We're going to go 10 Apex evals. And did I say 5 Lucid? 5 Lucid. And maybe a Tradeify. You the man, TJ. But that's what we're all going to be sending tomorrow on the NVIDIA earnings. I'm going to be full porting all of those. We will be live on the stream as well. What up, Edward? So we'll be doing that live in front of you guys tomorrow. Here's the deal. If you want to join me on the full port party, you got to pick up the accounts tonight. Just saying. You got to pick up the accounts tonight. Otherwise, you know, you don't have accounts to join me with. All right, here's the 8 o'clock. I'm going to pay attention to gold here for a moment. Let's go, Mo. Nice job. I got to let you guys hear this song for sure. A little snippet at least. We'll play the favorite part.
It's all the same. Only the names will change.
Let's go. Like 4:20 Eastern tomorrow. We'll be live. Yeah. I am sending 525K Lucids. Anything that's 1 day to pass, I might even, because Day Traders is also 90% off. I didn't mention that, but Day Traders is also 90% off. I don't know if they're 1 day to pass though. Are Day Traders 1 day to pass? Anything that's 1 day to pass, I'm looking to send. We are looking to send. All right, I'm going to be risky here, guys. I'm going to long. Right here. We're going to be aggressive. Chanel Dior, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. You the man. Buying the top. Buying the top. What up, Punisher? I don't recommend buying the top, but that's what I'm doing. Why risk the long? Well, it's just a feeling I got down in my gluteus area. It's just one of those feelings in my gluteus area. Don't ask me what a gluteus area is. Maybe you can one day get those feelings. Or maybe it's just a feeling that only I get. But if you want your answer, the answer's in the chart. Let's go. Trailing tight since I did chase. 10 points. Man, how does that not take me out up there? Look at that. All right, we'll take the 10 points. We'll take the 10 points. Oh. Yeah, I think so too, Trev. I mean, I was kind of... Normally, I'd wait for like the afternoon high to get broke. You guys know how I play it. A little close above, maybe a retest, and then we long into the 122. I don't know. I just felt like we were about to pop there. I can't really tell you why. I just did. So we do have an SMT at the high here with ES. ES did not take the high there. Of course, we didn't either, actually. Huh? No, wait. Yeah, we did. That was the high day. Yeah, we did. So ES didn't take it. Yeah, we've been watching that level all day. Yeah, for sure. It could do it again, Treff. ES has not swept the high, and that is concern. I mean, after all, like, that's kind of what you look for, right? If you're looking for a reversal. A little SMT at the highs. Could be a good short spot. Could be. I mean, it's kind of a cheap short, too. You could really short here and just have your stop at, like, the 90, 92. You long gold? Let's go. It's in a rejection spot here. It could, I mean, like, it's okay. I think we need to see ES get back above that level 2. Let's go, Lina. Nice job. Lego, Lego. Let's get some music going. Yeah, I'm just one of the... I'm trying to be careful here because it could really sell back down hard off this level. But man, it just feels like it wants to go up, right? It just feels that way. We look at the hourly, we got a lot of stuff up there. Huge wick down here on the bottom of that one. No body. Huge wick. I mean, just, the refusal to take out previous day low there this morning. 1 hour inversion on the way back up. I would assume the 4 hour probably inverse too. If we're looking at that. Yeah, it did. So yeah, I think buy side at 25,139 is the draw tonight. That's only, quick math here, 60 points. What up, Eric? So yeah, I think buy the dips tonight, unless Trump says something completely sideways, will probably be the play. Kind of just buy the dips. Now, listen, does that mean that we cannot, do that? It's not what that means. This could certainly happen. But my lean is we just dip and we continue. But in order for that to kind of be a thought as well, we need to get above that previous day, or the previous day high there on the ES, which is sitting up there at the 1275s. That last little shove up there, we hit 1150. 1150. All right, guys, we're going to start a giveaway here. Futures Trader, what up? You still nervous about that photo of Bill Cosby feeding me pudding? I mean, who knows what was in that pudding, really? But, I mean, will we ever know? Shall we ever know? I don't know. What up, Tech T? What up? All right, I got to get to buying these accounts before I forget. I mean, I know I have until midnight, but still. You're in a micro gold short. Good luck. Oof. If I was in a gold short, I'd be looking to cover at at most like 53. I don't think I'd try to hold it further than that, but you do have an untested wick here at 72 as well. 53, probably a good spot to get out, but you could get a decent run lower. I do have a limit order to buy. Let me show you guys my gold. I got a limit order to buy here, 1 micro, and then we're going bigger with a mini at the lower levels because I think these levels are higher probability. So 5147.8, 5119.2. Technically, we did create another swing here as well. Although that swing was created and I did not notice. Look at that 8 o'clock wick. Right back into that swing. Like, oh my gosh, so clean. I didn't even notice that. Of course, it was right at 8, so I probably wouldn't have taken it anyway. Exclamation MM in the chat if you want to enter the giveaway. We need more likes. All right, let me start signing up for my full port accounts for tomorrow. We're going to go with Apex. Oh, let me see if Husk is live. Let me pull Husk up as well. I do also need to pull up the State of the Union. I mean, to be honest, I don't even care to listen to it, to be honest, but we might give it a listen. A couple of things on the giveaway today, guys. We need to get to 9,100 subs. We are going to be full porting Owlboy 100% tomorrow. You got to be here, Owlboy, to see it. It's got to be here. All right, guys. I am going to buy the dip here, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and buy the dip here. I just believe in the longs. What up, Izzy Lizzy? You still haven't gotten your free My Phone Traders account. What? Water fasting? Water fasting. What'd you get? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. Help me out. My funded traders drawing Friday. I didn't have any my funded futures accounts. So let me see what kind of account you want. Friday. Boo, 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 boo. Let me see. What? Let's see. No, that's Thursday. Hold on, I'm looking for your email. Me and Bull Barbie. You want it with Bull Barbie? You want it on what? Are you talking about on my funded futures on the stream? Is that what you mean? Yeah, if you're talking about there, then I don't have any control over that, unfortunately. But you will just receive the account typically. Typically. I thought you meant mine. I'm like, I thought I already did one. I thought I already got everything set up. What up, Tris? How many accounts I'm full porting? Like around, probably like 20, I'm guessing. And we're going to be full porting, like I said, a funded account from Take Profit Trader. So we're either going to smoke that account or we're going to blow that shit up to like 5 or 6K. 100%. Above the high here, I'm going to put the stop in to break even. Tris, I do trade straight to fundeds. I don't really have any right now, though, but I usually do trade them. I like the ones from Tradeify and Lucid. I like Lucid straight to fundeds. Stops in at break even here. I want to see us just push into the whole number here. Again, I outlined to you guys why I'm in buy dips mode here. I mean, I'm up 15 points here. I could just take it. I think I will. I'm in buy dips mode here. I'm going to be more of scalpy tonight because of the news. So we're going to be more in like a scalp mode because you know, you got Trump speaking eventually and stuff like that. We're not looking to hold positions all that long. And the idea is simple, guys. If we are able to hit and pass those accounts, then that also means that we should hit on our take profit trader, and we can use that payout to pay the activation fee on those accounts. You know what I mean? So that kind of makes sense, right? The thing that I hate about Apex buying accounts is that you got to type all this crap in over and over and over. I thought somebody had told me that they had made it to where you didn't have to do all this anymore. But like, I literally got to type my credit card number in and all that stuff. I hate all that. What up, Trading for Keeps? How you doing? Can't let you guys know what my card number is. You might drain the $87 that I have in there out of it. Roll in the house. Boy, no. The idea is just try to pass a few. Mainly I'm going to try to pass some Bulenox because, like with Bulenox, the cool thing is, until you can have up to 11 funded accounts, and let's say I pass 10 tomorrow. Well, I've already got 3 funded with them, so that means that I have to get 1 above the buffer before I would be able to activate the 4th. And then I'd have to get another 1 above the buffer before I activate a 5th. Well, those accounts would just sit there pending, until I either blow 1 or get 1 above the buffer. And I don't have to pay anything. They just sit there. So if it takes me 6 months, they'll still just sit there. So for that reason, that's why I'm doing it that way. Apex, I have very little drawdown left in some of my Apex accounts. So my thought process is, if I can get some passed, I might not full port, maybe a soft port, a little soft core action on the ones that I got. And if I blow them, I got some there for backup that I can replace them with. So NVIDIA earnings, Tech T is tomorrow after the close, after the bell. So that's what we're playing off of. So I'm only looking at accounts that I can trade, that I can full port and pass in 1 day. I might even go a pro account from Take Profit, from My Funded Futures. And yeah, ones that can be traded. Well, actually I can't, because My Funded Futures can't be traded after 410. Again, I think we're going to 140, guys. So obviously I should have just held that, but like, you know, hindsight's 20/20 there. Yeah, gold is just ripping. Yeah, Mo, I mean, like, if you're going to full port something, that's the one to do it on, right? That is the one to do it on. Again, we outlined on the higher time frame why we think we're going higher. We've taken a couple of scalps, nothing crazy. Again, guys, it's not about catching the entire move. We got the State of the Union address coming up. I'm not trying to stay in a position a long amount of time, even if it's in an eval. PPI is not as predictable as earnings, in my opinion. I think earnings, in my opinion, now this may not be your opinion, but it's my opinion, earnings are cleaner. They're cleaner on those types of moves. Most of the time, earnings do not come down 100 points and then rip 200 points up. Most of the time, you get just a little jiggle, and they go one direction or the other. So, it will require to sacrifice Tom's hair, his back hair. Maybe. I'm over here buying accounts, and I forgot how many I've already bought. So I guess we'll buy one more. I don't even know how many I bought. So another pullback here. Again, guys, I'm in buy pullback mode. So I might long again here and take it off at the high. Going to buy the 99. Again, we're not going to look for anything too crazy here. I'm going to take 10 points. Dun, dun, dun. You going to buy 5? 5 eyes? Been a long time since you saw a little jiggle. Yeah. A little jiggle jiggle. My money don't wiggle. No, wait. How's it go? My money don't jiggle. It folds. I don't know. I don't remember how it goes. I don't remember how that goes. I have no idea, Raul. No idea. I'm an idiot when it comes to that stuff. All right, let me see how many evals I got now. I don't remember where he checked this at. Oh, right here. Man, I could have got a better entry, I guess. Oh, dang, I only have... I think I need one more. All right, one more. If you guys are new here, please hit the subscribe button. Please enter the giveaway. So we're going up to. I do have an aggressive long with a micro here. Show you guys. At 72.50. We created a small ledge there. I'll take it with a micro for gold. We did have a ledge fail last night. If you guys were trading gold with the way that I traded. I am going to make a video on gold. I was very sick this weekend, so I didn't get to it. But I do plan on making it with an explanation. If you did trade it last night, you did go 4 for 5. You did make money, even if you took the loss. What's up, Sovereignty? What up? All right, we're about to get tagged in over here on gold, potentially. Let me see here. Wow. This is what I was talking about, kind of, guys. This is kind of exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, I'm going to take a gold long here as well. I'll show you. Just with one micro, nothing crazy. Again, I mean, I'm just a little concerned with the trading tonight. Little concerned, but tagged in there on gold. It's Myth, Owlboy. M-Y-T-H. Let's go, Coper. Nice job. Yeah, even with the pullbacks though, Koper, you're still going to find bounces. You're still going to find some bounces. I mean, especially when you're only looking for 5 points. You know what I mean? Try to make this a little bigger for you guys. Can take the P&L off there. We don't really need that. New 5-minute candle here. Wait a second. What is going on here? Why is the take profit so high? 77.50 is the take profit. Is that right? Hold on, is that wrong? Guys, do you see what I did there? Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. Did you guys see what I did there? Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, 10? No, thank you. Oh my God. Did you guys see that? Anybody see that? Did y'all see what I did? Call it out if you saw it. Yeah, for sure, Mo. If you didn't notice, I was supposed to be on gold, but I took it on M&Q. Yeah, Helms, exactly. I sure did. I accidentally took it on micros on M&Q. Oops. I was like, what the hell? It's like, something don't look right here. Hey, but we did make 10 bucks. I'm just saying, we made 10 bucks. The thing is, like, I'm not really interested in being in a position when Trump comes on. So, like, I really want to get out of this before then. Limit order on gold, 63.6, I think. Let me see. It's down there a bit. 63.0. Yeah, I got one at 63.0 and one at 58.6. And then I also have one down here at this level, but those are not on the micros. Those are on a mini. So I don't know if we get those tagged in, but don't do it again. Come on, man. We are kind of creating another swing here. That's another level. It's not. This is not a clear swing, though, like to me. I like for it to be like that, but you could still buy that level if you wanted to be ultra aggressive. Water fasting, I think that makes sense. I mean, that's probably smart. Probably smart. Oops. Get down here. Da, Exclamation point MM in the chat. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. All the things. Again, I think the drawn liquidity is up. So I'm buying the dips. That's what I'm doing. New 15-minute candle in 30 seconds. Probably keep a pretty tight stop loss on this, though. Actually, if I get out of this trade, I think I'm going to switch to a different account. Oh, actually, I think this might be the right account anyway. It is. Actually, so, yeah, I'm on the right account. Never mind. Treff, I hope you're kidding me. Treff has got to be, he's got to be trolling me. I knew it. I knew he had to be trolling. My heart stopped. Huh! I remember what I was doing now. I was about to text Husk. Code MYTH on Apex. MYTH. The way things is going, I don't know. I would like to see just a boner candle back through here. Just a boner. A boner candle. Can we get a boner candle? Everybody type boner in the chat. Okay, if you're not childish, you don't have to do it. But, you know, I'm a man. I'm a little bit childish. Morning Star. Oh. Back to my entry. What is that? You're married? You don't know what a boner is and you're married? Dang. Dang, Rafi. Exactly, Dutang. Never grow up. Doji. A boner candle flush. No, Gopher. We need a Hulk smash boner candle. It looks like Husk is short and I'm long. Who will be the victor? We're both kind of idiots, so we both might lose. We both might lose. Like I said, as we get closer to 9 o'clock, I'm really going to shut down on the trades and not take them at that point. Really going to shut them down and not take them. Complete transparency, this is a free account that I was, that I'm trading here. It's a free account. I still don't want to blow it, right? You know, it's a man's world when we see boners and everything. I don't know if I'd take it that far, Mo. Don't know if I'd take it that far. Why is it not going up? That's rude. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that that stuff's going to move the market? You're only half an idiot, but the other half is a clown. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, I am going to be in Vegas between March 18th and the 22nd. So if you guys want to meet up, I'm probably going to be meeting up with Treff at some point out that way, somewhere. Maybe we'll reach out to Zero Day J and meet up with him too. We'll see. But yeah, I am going to be out that way. Vegas, Vegas. Yeah, Tech T, I haven't updated it this year. I've got no payouts this year so far. None. Zero. Zilch. So really easy to keep up with that. And my expenses, well, I know what my expenses are, but may as well wait until after tomorrow to kind of re-up that one. I spent $1,200-ish in January, so we're red, $1,200, and then I got a few more expenses. Obviously, we're going to be adding tonight and tomorrow. So I'm staying at Resorts World. Resorts World. So what we did was we wanted to stay at the Wynn. It was $3,000 for 4 nights to stay at the Wynn. So on Priceline, you can do like, I don't know what they call it. It's like a gamble. So they give you like 3 5-star hotels or 3 whatever higher tier hotels. It may not be 5 stars, whatever the case is. And so for $1,000, we had a 33% chance of being at Resorts World, the Wynn, or the Fontaine. And we got Resorts World. Obviously, I wanted the Wynn, but I wasn't going to pay $3,000 for it. So a little bit more up the strip than I like to normally be, but I'm not going to complain about it. It was $1,000 for 4 nights. So, yeah, I like Resorts World. I love the Wynn though. I love the Wynn. The Wynn is beautiful. It's awesome, but it's expensive. And despite what you guys might think, I'm not rich, and I do have cheap taste. I got cheap taste. I don't like expensive hotels. Chris will be the first to tell you that. I'll stay somewhere just because, like, I don't really stay in the room, you know. But we don't really spend much time in the room. You're at $3,400 in expenses. You made me at least $500. Probably. Let me do the math. Hold on. You probably made me it's usually about 10%. So you made me about $340. We appreciate it though. I appreciate you. That was a quick hundy. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I could have taken 10 points here. We're up 12.5 points there, but like, I still just think it goes. But the closer that we get to Trump, the more I want to be out of this. Come on, go. Probably had that target. I'm going to take one. I'm going to take one off there. And I'm going to go break even if it can hit that. Re-hit that. I'm not a huge fan of trading into this news because I'm not sure. Are you using a very tight trail stop? Let's go. I mean, one more shove higher should get us through there, but like I said, you're not going to see me holding stuff tonight all that long. I'm going to go ahead and take this off, and I'm going to go break even. I just don't want to get caught in something in a flash dump or whatever. Protect yourself quick tonight if you're in something. I do think the draw's higher. Clearly we have an inversion here. No real, it's just a naked inversion though, not delivering it from anything or anything like that. Really nothing. Cooper, I'm about to take a very aggressive long on gold off of 5196.1. Very aggressive. It's not one I normally take, but I'm going to be aggressive with this one. 1 micro. Nice job, Cooper. And if this does not tag me in like moments here, then I'm going to just take it off. Look at that crap, guys. You see how that thing bounced? Literally, what, 4 ticks from me? 5 ticks? And already bounced. That's rude. Yeah, Trev, difficult to know what's going to happen. I mean, Trump coming up. I do think if we get through 100, we can push that 110 fairly quickly. Again, I think we're going to 140. I think that's where we're going up there, 139.75. But I don't know that it's going to be a clean direction to get there. Like, is it just going to go? It might. But you're going to probably get this a lot, though. You see how we kind of had that flash little, I mean, not a huge dump. It was 20 points, 22 points, but you're up everything. Let's go. But this is why I'm protecting myself quickly. And taking short profits. We've closed out $54 in profit. And we're up $23 on this. This could potentially, it'll get us close to $100 if this hits. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's moving very, very slow right now. ATR is 11 on the 2-minute. And we're in a pretty tight range here as well. I'm going to kill this right here. I'm going to take it right there, guys. Again, I think it's going higher. I'm not trying to be too crazy. I mean, we're 18 minutes away from Trump speaking. If you got some balls, you know, whatever, or the risk to rewards, good for you. I mean, you can hold it up to there. So, based on the 4-hour chart, this is where we're going. And I think this is a decent short zone, to be honest. Decent short zone up here. What kind of range are we in tonight so far? Actually, 90 points, not bad. Let's go, Trev. 90 points, not a bad range, considering. But locking down $75 there on this account. I'd like to get to $100 on it tonight. If we find another spot, we'll take it. If we don't, we don't. Just is what it is. Not going to be too crazy with it. All right, so I got the accounts purchased for Apex. I need to do Bulenox now. Guys, how come nobody's using Bulenox this month? My sales are down tremendously on Bulenox. Is it because everybody else is having such good sales, maybe? I kind of figured that might be why. Let's take a look at Lucid as well. Yeah, Apex sales are up, Owlboy. The highest I've had on Apex in a minute. I'll show you guys. Or I don't think I can show you, but I'll tell you. Lucid's looking all right. But Apex sales are not up much. They are up, but not much. Yeah, I laughed quite a bit. Quite a bit. Slowing down for sure. Apex is up. We're up about $500 over last month. So, not bad. Just kind of put it in perspective. Last month we had 547 sales. This month we have 550. So it must be more larger accounts being bought. The month before that, we did 606 sales, 337, 289, 429, 425. I mean, my sales on Apex used to be awesome. We had, like back in probably a year ago, 618, 613, 855, 781, 739, 809, 952, 926, 1186. And then they just started going down from there. You know, with the rules and things like that, the stuff that went on with Apex, that's why. We're certain that's why. That's the candle I was looking for right there. Unfortunately, it just came too late. Convergence, you're not banned. I don't ban anybody. I'll check and make sure you're in. I'm certain that you are, but we'll double check. We don't ban nobody. If you get banned on my channel, it's because the chat banned you. Oh, it's the greatest thing ever. Methodical doesn't ban anybody. Only the chat does. Let's see where Khan is. How far down do we gotta go to see Convergence? Not very far. Convergence Master, right there, see? There you are, Con. We got you. You must have just missed it when it talked back to you. When she talked dirty to you. Nah, Lambo's not even banned. I don't ban anybody. Lambo's not banned. I actually don't have a problem with Lambo. You know, the videos were more or less just because I wasn't a fan of, like, how he was saying stuff, you know, and I mean, he knows that. That's all it is. I got no problem with him. I don't have a problem with any streamer, to be honest. It's just more or less like, you know, if I disagree with how you're doing things. I mean, I think that's okay, right? Can you disagree with someone and still be friends with them or still respect them? Sure. How you play the news, usually hedge it. So Owlboy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till tomorrow, and what we will do, we will see, just for example, like, if this is the play right now for tomorrow, then what I would do is I'd probably have one order sitting down here at the 72s for a short, for a continuation run through this stuff, right? Or I'd have a long order probably sitting up above, probably a little higher because the 4 hours at 140. So the long would probably be up at like 160 area. And the thought process is stay 40 or 50 points away. If the expectation is a 150 point move, then if you get a wick up and then it goes down 150 points, the idea is it keeps you out of the wick and then you still catch the opposite direction play. Now, I don't necessarily think that's what's going to happen on earnings. Typically, it doesn't wick. But I do like to play it safe to be a little further away. But you can just straight hedge it if you want to, Owlboy. You can long and short as long as the prop that you're trading allows it. Guys, you're not going to believe this. Look at that stuff. Look at that. I mean, what in the world? I mean, where you going, gold? You're supposed to take me with you. All right, I can't leave that on there now. Did anybody else get tagged in on that? Literally missed me. I mean, like, that's right on my order. That's crazy. Yeah, Trump starting in 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh, well. I mean, that was the one that's just with the micro, right? Just with the micro.
Slammed on the gas, bumper to bumper, the avenue's packed. I'm trying to get away before the jack is jacked.
You know what I mean? That was vanilla. Have you guys seen the parody with Jim Carrey to this song? It is hilarious. Hopefully everybody's seen that at this point. Man, it's so funny. It's so good. That is hilarious. All right, guys, 20 more subs to get to 9,100. Whoever is the 9,100th sub, you get a special prize. Those that has been here for a while, you know what the prize is. But if you're new here and you don't know, or if you're new here and you do know, shh, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell nobody. What up, Mike? Michelle? I almost called you Michael. All right, let me see here. The nice thing about tomorrow's play is that you got plenty of time to set your orders up, right? It's not like they got it like you can put them on there. It's not, you don't have to be like super fast with it. It's not like you got to jump into a trade crazy fast. Plenty of time to set the orders up, get them in there how you want them. So you can have multiple accounts. So you can have accounts. Oh, you are Michael. No, that's Michael. Gotcha. Mike. Nah, I know you're Michael. You got plenty of times to set everything up, which I like. Plenty of time. So that being said, we can have like Ninja open, we can have Quan Tower open, we can have them all open. And then you know, multiple different areas with everything set up there. I think I'm just going to go 5 Gulenox. I was going to go 10, but oh, come on, don't give me this crap. I hate it when it does this. It's not letting me buy the eval. Give me an error. Give me a stupid error. Let me try the option 3. Please fill out. This thing talking about. It's telling me that it's an invalid card number. I don't know what's going on with this. That's annoying. All right, let's get it. Guess we got to go manual. Trump's coming up very soon, guys. If you are in a position, protect yourself here. I don't recommend it. But if you are in a position, get your stops in. just in case we get squirrely. What up, Coach Fred? Or should we say Tory? Tim, I can't help it, man. I got to use somebody's card. Mine's declined, so I figured you guys were on deck. Come on, man. It's so annoying. It's making me punch the card in manually. Like, yes, I am that lazy. I know somebody's like, man, you don't even want to punch the card in? Yes. No, I do not. It's saved on the PC for a reason. I don't want to do it. Now I never forgot how many I've even bought. I don't even know. 4? Max said floppy, floppy, floppy. Doing good, iTrades. We're up $74. You're in a position, unfortunately, it's on all fours on the floor. Well, I mean, if that's how you like it, if that's how you like things, I mean, it beats the dumpster behind the dumpster of a Wendy's. I know that's how you roll sometimes too. So, it's like when I have to fill something out at the doctor's office. I feel like I'm back in high school. iTrades, I think Husk is short too. Or no, it looks like he might have got out. He just eat the loss? What happened? I don't even know. I don't even know how many evals I bought. 30. I guess I can do this. Let me just connect. Oh, I can't. You know, we're coming up on Trump talk in here, so Clambo will DCA out of it? Maybe. He YOLO'd 1 micro. Man, do I want to take a gold trade here? I don't know how many accounts I just bought. Oh, I guess I can tell. Hold on, I can tell. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll work. Good enough. Fake pump all day for the State of the Union? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not so sure. All right, let me pull up the State of the Union so I can know when it ends. Let's just watch it on Fox. Let's turn off our music so that we can listen to this absolute riveting stuff. Oh, they think trade and tariffs are going to come up. State of the Onion. Which prop firm? Bulanox, 90% off, ends tonight, 89% technically. Code MM. Apex, 90% off, code MYTH, MYTH, ends tonight. Those 2 sales in tonight. All right, sounds like Donnie's headed in. Never mind. That's not Donnie. I was buying from both, Coach Fred. From both Bewley and Apex. Top of the hour coming up here in a few seconds. How many times will they say, we're back? Groceries. We inherited this. Windmills. I don't know. Oh. What's gold going to do here? Is it going to hold the 90s? I don't know. You think we dump after the speech? I don't know. I still got 4 hour up there at 139. I think we go there. Maybe it happens during the speech. I really don't know. All right, I'm going to protect myself on gold here. I'm going to go break even. Don't know what the spread is, so I'm going to move it into 1 point there. There we go. 1 micro, $50. Kind of dangerous there with the speech coming up, but and it being like the third test of that level, very, very little risky, but it's okay. Still short, your knees hurt. Uh-oh. You're just going to hold it, Design? Hey, Design, do you have a room? Do you have a room through 140? Because I think that's where we're going. I hope you have room through 140. Just because I think that's where we're going doesn't mean we can't get you out of your short before then, but still. Bitcoin's up 4.67%. Anybody want to pay my car insurance for me? It's $386. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. You'd be the man if you paid the car insurance for me. That's one thing I hate to pay, car insurance. You won't? Damn. I think that's where we're going, my opinion, but that doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that it won't go down before it gets there because, after all, Donnie is about to speak. I don't know if he's going to field questions. I mean, I'm not sure. Is the State of the Union, isn't that just like is that a static speech? I'm not sure. I am not sure. I don't normally follow this stuff, to be honest. I'm terrible at following this stuff. It's a congressional circle jerk. All right, Coper. Appreciate you. Hey, Coper, did you take that long or no? That was a risky long. You can see I just got out. Now it's kind of pulling back. I mean, it's already 9:04. Come on, bro. Took longs and shorts. Let's go. I do like the I like gold at night. I like it a lot. It's actually about to make another swing there, up higher. Problem is, there's kind of there's a good bit of distance between that ledge and the next. About 30 points. That's what makes that higher ledge a little scary. Feels like we could like run through that pretty quickly. Yeah, probably, DA. You're probably right there. Guys, we need 19 more subscribers to get to 9,100. Hit the like button, subscribe. We only got 64 likes. And enter the giveaway, !MM. You're going to want to be in this giveaway. Just saying. I don't know what that means. What up? Don't throw rocks. It is. It's the kind you get around the Wendy's. You bought one too many, old boy? Uh-oh. You got bad math like I do. The President of the United States. Here we go. Let's see if he's got on a purple tie. No, Josh. They will not. All things web. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. I wonder what I got to do to get my hair nice and soft looking like Trump's. What do you guys think? What'd you say, Tim? You went to see your financial advisor yesterday and asked him when can I retire? He said, "Why the hell are you still working? Start drawing out some money you're hoarding." Oh, I got you. Oh, let's go. Hoarding all the money. Well, Tim, spread it around, guy. Spread it around. Go see Mr. Husk wife. She can fix me up. It's one of those things like I only see Husk wife on vacation typically, or if she's on traveling to here, and you know, you don't want to ask them to be cutting your hair and putting product in your hair and stuff like that when they're not at work. Are we really taking selfies with the president on the way in? Taking selfies with the president on the way into the State of the Union. Imagine if they did that back when, I don't know, 50 years ago, you would never think that, right? 50 years ago, you'd be holding up like a camera. Click. Bzz, 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 bzz. Oh. Dylan, I'm not trading during it. I've already taken 3 trades up $74, 3 for 3. One gold trade up $50. That's it. I'm waiting for Take Profit Trader's dashboard to. Man, I hope they give me my funded account by tomorrow. If they don't, I'm going to be mad. I hope they do. Because I don't want to have to reset one. I mean, I guess I will if I have to. I guess I will if I have to. He's definitely about to speak. Getting thumbs ups. We'll be on Legends evals. Let's go. Congratulations on the payout submission there, Coach Fred. Good luck. Hopefully you get approved. Let's hope for an approval. I see no reason why not. If you didn't break any rules. Oh, man. It's classic to just see like Trump's facial expressions. It just gets me tickled. So did you guys see that Martin what was it? What did she die of? Martin Short's daughter died at 42. What did she die of? Oh, suicide. Oof. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. You did break rules on it earlier, but managed to trade my way out of them. All right. Fonzie, looky out below. Dumpafalooza. Probably not, but who knows. You won a top 1 funded account last week. Let's go, Tim. All right. We're going to listen to what it says, guys. I mean, I don't know what happens. We'll listen to what they say. The main character, Caradine from Revenge of the Nerds, committed suicide today as well. Really? I didn't see that one. Revenge of the Nerds was a great movie back in the day. Probably still is a good movie, but the thing is, like, when you watch something from that long ago, like, I don't know, the movie typically feels different, right? I don't know. I mean, like, listen. I think suicide's awful, obviously. But, like, one of the things that does cross my mind when I hear of people committing suicide, and I know this is probably not something that they think about, you know, they're not people commit suicide for different reasons, obviously. But one of the things that kind of crosses my mind is like how many people want to live and just can't, you know? And then you got people who can live and just don't. They don't want to for various reasons, whatever the reason might be. So, oh, what up, Aramis34? Welcome in. We're listening to this. I'm going to try to stay awake, guys, while listening to this. We're going to try to stay awake. I may have to mute it. In fact, let's mute it. If you guys don't know, I'm not into politics at all. I actually hate politics. Don't talk about it too much on my channel because some people get mad at me, but yeah, I'm not into politics at all. Don't like it. I think that you got too many problems in life as it is to be worried about politics, adding that in on top of it. So I just don't let it bother me at all. I have no stance one way or the other. Just saying. Just don't. You got a lot of people out late up there at the State of the Union address, huh? A lot of people in there late. Oh, some of these comments that are scrolling through here are kind of funny, though. I mean, do we got to clap after everything the president says? Come on now. What up, Miss Gay? How you doing tonight? Guys, if you are entering here, if you're just joining us, exclamation point MM in the chat, hit the like button, subscribe, all the things. If you're not sure when we do stream live 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 9:15 to 11:15 a.m. on this channel. And then we are on My Funded TV with Bull Barbie from 11:30 a.m. Eastern to 12:30, 5 days a week. And usually it's going to be about 3 days a week at this point because of baseball. We'll be hitting the Asia session. Also, my daughter started volleyball as well. And we have another one in track. So, track, baseball, volleyball. It's going to take up a lot of my evenings. And my dad first. So, flat's a good position. What up, King Alfred? I am not in a trade. After the Trump speech, I'll look for a trade. I will look for a trade after the speech. Somebody did a super chat and they said, I wonder if Trump ever went a day in his life without spouting a lie. Exactly, Tim. The Dow was at 50K but won't be again for a decade, you think? I don't know. If we push into that liquidity pool to confirm a short, yeah, I'm like in a short, like the 4 hour, I think we have to run here, right? I don't think a short makes any sense until we run through that 4 hour. Like if we look at the higher time frame, we got time here. The 4 hour inverse to the upside. And I'm going to be honest with you. Like, what do we got here, guys? You got one run, rejection. 2 runs, rejection. This third run, I mean, it might just go. How many runs do you think it's going to take before we get through this resistance? I mean, I don't know. But the 4 hour buy side is up here at 139.75. So, yeah, I mean, I just kind of have a feeling. I don't even know if I'd short up here, but if you are going to short, I do think some points can be had off 140. But when you've already got this level tested resistance, this being the third time, man, that makes it tricky. That makes it tricky. So I do think that's the draw on liquidity ultimately. So Phoenix, watching me while having supper. Let's go. Appreciate you. Inflation down. I mean, I don't see that crap and I voted for him. I don't know, Zertex. It could be down. The ice lady called the top. Rates are the lowest in 4 years and falling. That's what he just said. ATR's down to 8 points on the 2-minute, guys. It's down. Inflation's down. I don't know if it is or if it isn't. Here's the thing, guys. I mean, traditionally, right? What happens to inflation? It goes up. I mean, let's just think about it in terms of, I mean, I can just use myself for example. When I first started driving a car, gas was around 70 cents a gallon. I mean, we're never going to see that again, right? You're never going to see 70 cents a gallon. And I'm not that old. So we're talking like 1997, 96, 97. I remember a gas station had gas all the time. It was a gas station near Commerce, Georgia. And it was around 70 cents a gallon. It's my favorite place to fill up. Woo, look at that. I don't know what he said right there. So, gas now here in Georgia's $2.50 a gallon, $2.75. I don't know. Gas has been up to like $5 ish. I mean, I'm sure it probably still is there in some parts of the world, of the country, maybe. I don't know. So, but yeah, I tend to agree. I mean, it's hard to see like prices on groceries and stuff like that going down. I don't know. Kind of feels like once that stuff goes up, it just stays up. So who knows? Who knows? Those are the things I care about, right? Gas, groceries. When you got a larger family, groceries is a big deal. Those sort of things. But like I said, I don't get into the mix of it too much myself. 355 where you are. Let's go, Tech. I live pretty close to South Carolina. I think it's pretty cheap in the Carolinas. Always something new. That's right, M. Brown. Always something new. Gas is a smaller monthly bill. Yeah, I guess. Depends on how you look at it. I spend a lot of gas. I use a lot of money on gas, but I drive a lot. I probably shouldn't because, like, I'm trading every day. But here's a confession for you guys. Here's a confession. I drive 20 minutes one way to go to Chick-fil-A probably twice a day. My son's in here shaking his head yes. I use 100 a week probably, DA, maybe more than that. Just for my car. Plus you got to, my son drives, Crystal's son drives, I drive, all the stuff. Bankster Paradise bailouts are us. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of the bailout stuff because, like I said, even though I don't get political, I know that stuff only helps, only really helps, like, the car manufacturers, the banks. It doesn't really help us. The thing is, during COVID, when the car companies, when the dealerships were charging all those markups, like, 5 years ago, y'all needed bailouts and then to even stay open, and now you're charging, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 markup per car just because you can, and you're calling it a supply and demand issue. When, guys, in Royston, Georgia, north of where I live, probably 25 minutes, There was a grass field that probably had 2,000 Ford trucks in it. I'm not even joking. Just a farmer's field. There was 2,000 Ford trucks there, at least. But you could go to the dealership and they would say that they didn't have any F-150s. Well, you got 2,000 of them sitting 10 miles from my house, 15 miles from my house, whatever it is. Like, how do you not have any F-150s? I'm confused. So, I think that stuff was created, you know, the shortage was kind of created, or whatever you want to call it. All right, who they bringing in here? Is this the hockey team? Looks like maybe it's the hockey team. I don't know. I got it muted, so I don't know. The hockey team. Their Jeep Grand Cherokees 420 plus, a Jeep. They're rotting on the lots. Yeah. Exactly designed. And the thing about those cars, they will advertise, say, a $20,000 rebate online. Because I had this happen to me. Like, I saw a truck. I saw a Dodge Ram. It wasn't a Worksman or whatever it's called, a Workman. It was a Lariat. And it showed a $20,000 rebate. And I wanted to get a truck in like the $35,000 range. So with that rebate, it brought the truck down to 35 grand from 55 grand. So I went to the dealer because I wanted to buy it. I got to the dealer and they had $20,000 in add-ons. So the lift kit, the tires, custom leather interior, all these extra bells and whistles. So I was like, oh, we're giving you a $20,000 rebate, but this truck has $20,000 in add-ons on it. But on the website, it doesn't say anything about the add-ons. So you get there thinking you're getting this truck with all the bells and whistles for 35 grand, and it's really 55 grand. So, yeah, needless to say, I didn't buy that. Zertex, a lot. Sit, stand. I feel like it's a football game, right? Yeah, I don't take any of that stuff design. I call the dealers before I go. I try to negotiate the price over the phone. If I can't, I at least make sure that they're not a dealer that has add-ons, dealer add-ons. Dealer installed options. I don't pay for those. So if it's got tint, ceramic, if it's got paint protection, wheel protection, I don't take any of that crap. You take it off or I'm not buying from you. I'll find someone who does, who will take it off. Because rest assured, there is a dealership that will not have that stuff on some of their cars, and they won't charge you for it. So I found a really good dealership. I'll tell you who it is. Conyers Ford in Conyers, Georgia. Excellent dealership. Zero add-ons. Will negotiate the price over the phone. You know what you're getting. They don't push warranties or anything. Literally gave me the price over the phone. I got a bank check from my credit union. Went to the dealership. Was there 30 minutes. Signed the paperwork, out the door with my truck. Brand new off the lot, easy peasy. Easiest car deal I've ever made. The one local to me, the dealership local to me, had a bunch of add-ons, said I didn't qualify for the rebate, because you had to have a trade-in, you had to have this, you had to have that. So they said I didn't qualify for the rebate. I saved $7,500 by driving an hour south. So it's definitely worth it. It's worth it negotiating over the phone. It's worth, doing the legwork. And this was during COVID when everything had markups. Nothing really had rebates. The rebates that I got were like, like if you're coming from a different brand vehicle, that sort of thing. So it was like at the tail end of COVID, which stuff really shouldn't have had markups. The dock fees are a little expensive here to a design. It might be $5.99, $9.99, something like that. Like, I'm okay with a dock fee as long as it's in line with what most people charge. I just don't want to pay a markup. I don't want to have any add-ons. Like, I want to pay $1,500 for tint that I can get for $200 at my local flea market. That's all. That sort of thing. I don't want to pay for an extended warranty. Like, I don't like any of that stuff. We don't like it. I try to keep my vehicles cheap as possible. Like I said, I'm a cheap person. So funny because I took a couple of the kids with me when I bought my last car. And they were confused. They thought you just go in and you sign the paperwork and you're out. This particular vehicle, it was actually my Toyota Camry, 2023 Camry. I already knew what I wanted when I got there, and I knew what I wanted to pay. But they tried to, tell me if you guys ever had this happen. They tried to, what is the word? I'm trying to think of the word. There's a word for it. It's basically like clickbait, right? So they came back and they said, we have you an 8% rate. Let's just use 8%. I don't remember the exact number. We have you at an 8% rate. This is the price. The price was what we negotiated. We have you at an 8% rate. This is your payment. We know you don't want the warranty, but if you take the warranty, we will give you a 6.5% rate and your payment will stay the same. So there's a word for that. That is illegal. That is illegal. They cannot do that. I literally looked at that guy and said, and I put my phone on record and I said, say that again. And he looked at me and I was like, I said, you can't give me a lower rate to incentivize me to take a warranty. I said, so now I'll take the 6.5%. You can keep your warranty or I'll bounce out the door. Your option. So they had to give me the lower rate without the warranty. I don't remember what it's called. It's called like rate shopping or something like that. It's like rate shopping. They'll often do that because if you don't understand how a dealership works, they have profit built into your rate. So if the bank approves you at a 6.5 and they get you to sign at 8, they automatically make 1.5% of the cost of the vehicle. So if the vehicle costs $30,000, they just made $4,500 by giving you a rate hike, right? So that's the reason, that's the importance of checking with your local credit union. Checking with a couple of people before you go. A couple of credit unions, maybe get a pre-approval online. Know what rate that you qualify for from a different bank before you go in to buy a car. Because they will try to build a cushion into that rate and charge you more money. So typically what I'll do is I'll go in there with pre-approval from the credit union at, whatever, X%. And I'll tell them at that point, like, if you can beat that rate, I'll finance with you. Because even if they've got a little fluff built in there below that rate, I'm still saving money over my credit union. So a lot of times they can't beat it, but sometimes they can. Just depends. So at least that's how it's done. That's what happens here in America. But a lot of people don't realize that. They go in and just sign. Oh, you're giving me a 10% rate? Oh, yeah, I'll just sign. Not knowing there might be 4% of fluff in there, and they just made, $16,000 off the sale of that contract. They make more off that rate, the fluff in the rate, than they do the vehicle. They make more in that back room selling warranties than they do selling the vehicles, 100%. That's where they make their money. So that's why I don't let my kids, they've been instructed, like my daughter wants to buy a car. I was like, okay, I'll come with you, which I do need to go do that with her at some point in the next week or two. Like, no, you're not, you're not going by yourself. So I'm coming with you to make sure you don't get taken advantage of. My mom went and bought a car without me. I was furious because I know they took advantage of her. I know she just went in there and signed because that's what she does. And like, they can see those people, those type of buyers from a mile away. They really can. It's amazing. But yeah, I took the kids with me and like, they learned a little something that day. Like, hey, you don't just pay what they're asking, number one. You don't take those dealer add-ons. And by the way, I made them find me a Camry that did not have tint, that did not have paint protection, that did not have helium in the, whatever the hell it's called. What is the stuff in the tires? Like, all that stuff that's scam stuff. So They thought when you go buy a car, you just go in and pay what you pay and you're out the door. That's not how it works. So, and sometimes like it's okay to take a warranty, right? If it benefits you, like on Crystal's car, we took the 100,000 mile warranty because, let's be honest, this is Chevy Traverse. Is it going to have problems before 100,000 miles? I don't know. I don't know. So like I'm okay with paying for the warranty in certain scenarios. But you know, if I'm buying a Toyota, I'm not paying for an extended warranty. It's a little different. Little different. Trump still being long-winded over here, still talking, market's still doing nothing. Trying to move up there towards that 122 liquidity, holding up. Yeah, I've bought so many vehicles in my lifetime. Trust me, I've been taken advantage of too. If you don't know, you don't know, right? Funny thing is, ES has made new highs here. Nasdaq did push to the high on that last move. ES pushed up to the almost back to the new week opening gap that the Nasdaq filled earlier. And ES had already filled that on Monday, so. Who is this guy? Somebody just received some sort of medal. I'm not quite sure who he is. A medal of some sort of heroism. Nice. Congratulations. Whoever you are. That's pretty cool. He's got his kids with him. Oh, did he not know he was going to get that award? 25,400 tomorrow. I mean, that's what I was just talking about, DA, right? This level has been tested a few times. And like, you know, it's kind of like your order block or your fair value gap or your inversion, like your breaker. Your first test is the best test, right? You don't usually take those trades on the second test. And you certainly don't take them on the third test. This is the third test of this level. I do feel like we probably get through it this time. Now, I don't know for sure, and it might take until tomorrow for us to bust through there. So I'm not saying you can't take a short at the 149 and it work. It could work. I'm not saying it won't work. All I'm saying is that, man, this level has been tested. You know, Connor Hellebuck, he was the goalie. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. I have it muted, so I have no idea. I had no idea. I couldn't hear anything. Let me play a little bit of this song. There you go. It's all you get. All right, maybe a little more.
I can't hide the way I feel about you.
The classic. The classic. What's today's date? What do we got? 3 more days left? We got 4 more days beyond today left in the month. Keep forgetting this month is a short month. We only got 28 days. Guys, we need 15 more subscribers. You're doing really good on the likes. I do appreciate it. But we do need 15 more subs if we're going to hit the 9,100 tonight. I know it's a little bit of a slower night. So a little bit of a slower night. It's 29 points away. Yeah, King Alfred. Like, that's the thing. It's like, we don't know how it's going to get there. And that's the thing. Like, if Trump wasn't talking, I would 100% be holding this long. I think my original long was around here, around 78. No, it's 75. Yeah, I was in from 75. Like, if this Trump speech wasn't going to happen, I would probably still be holding this long up into the 139s. Oh. Is Huskin along? I don't even have him pulled up. Do I? Oh, I do. Husk is ballsy. Oh, he's not in the long anymore. Did he kill it? I think he got stopped. Did he get... No, he's still on the long. What did he do? Did he move his chart over? Was the logic for that long off a fib retracement from that strong candle? No. There was kind of this bull flag here. Top of the hour. You can see that was at 8:10. So just past the top of the hour, a little consolidation, bull flag break. I was just buying every dip, effectively. Like, I knew that, I'm thinking this is a draw on liquidity. So just buying every dip. I re-entered again, probably here. And then I DCA'd here and got out. Just real scalpy today. 1 micro, 75 bucks. Nothing crazy. Like, here's the thing at night. This time of night, if you got the draw on liquidity right, you really do yourself a decent service by just trusting that draw on liquidity and sticking with your gun. So sticking with your direction, right? No, if I believe it's going up, there's no point in shorting. And I should not even stop myself out. Let's be in small enough size to where we can DCA on the pushback down if we get one. And still hold for the draw on liquidity, ultimately. I don't think that's unreasonable. And if we kind of look at the 5-minute chart here, let's switch over to the 5-minute right quick. I'll show you kind of what we're looking at as well. And a lot of times at night, this does this too, like basically every single nighttime if you just watch it. What do we got here, guys? Look at that 21 EMA there. I mean, it's just riding the 21 and the 9 up. So you can see right here at open, we get a little Judas swing down, a little push down, push back up, get back above the previous day close, the open price. One little retest, touch of the 50, and then once we got back above that 9, we've just held it the whole way up until one little spurt down. But yeah, just kind of holding the EMAs. And a lot of times is what price does, you know, in a trending market. It'll just find an EMA and just follow it up. And it's obvious hindsight where you're like, oh, should have bought here, should have bought here, should have bought here. But it's still the same concept. There's another pullback there to the 21 EMA on the 5-minute, 50 EMA on the 2. All right, let's play a little bit of this song, see who can get it. That's probably too much. I made it too easy. But maybe you can't get the artist right. Gold's about to rip. Yeah, maybe. Here's the thing. Gold did create a new ledge. Did create a new ledge at 194.7. Trump's yelling in your other ear. This one, you'll get it if I play it now. You probably know the new version. We'll play the chorus a little bit. There you go. There's some more of it. This is the live version. It's a little different. Yeah. Fast car is correct.
What I did.
But not Luke Combs. Tracy Chapman. The original artist. Tracy Chapman. I don't know if I want to buy that ledge on the way back down there on gold. I mean, we could be aggressive and buy that 194.7 level. I don't know. It probably works, but man, we're so high on gold right there. I'll turn Trump on if you guys want me to put you to sleep. I'm waiting for that guy behind Trump. Not Vance. I don't know who the other guy is. Who's the guy over his left shoulder? Anybody know? I'm waiting on him to pick a booger or something. He just has to sit there like he's like, yeah, I'm on TV. I have to just sit here. I don't even know who that is. That shows you how in touch I am. I know who Vance is, but I don't know who that is. Oh, the speaker. Oh, so it's the new speaker. Is it the new? No, wait. Speaker of the House. Who is that? I don't even know who it is. Who is it? I'm terrible. Mike Johnson. All right. I'm telling you guys, I don't follow politics. I'd fail at that stuff. If you gave me a test right now, I would flunk. I couldn't even tell you who the last president was. I already forgot. The last president was Hillary Clinton, right? Isn't that right? Obviously, I'm kidding. Ash, you should have started counting. Gold's gonna rip. It might. This thing will take forever. Like, hey guys, hold the clap. Hold all the claps for the end of the ceremony, like they do at like graduations. Like, hold the clapping for the end of this group, and then clap, and then stupid people still clap. I think the State of the Union address could have been an email. What do you guys think? Would have been just as successful? It could have been an email. You guys ever have meetings and then people keep asking questions? Like you're in a meeting. I was in the cable business, if you guys didn't know. I was a cable installer from like 2008 till 2023. And you'd be in a meeting and then people would ask a question. Now, for a large majority of that time, I was actually a system supervisor over a large number of techs, usually around 50 to 60 technicians, right? And I would be hosting the meeting, and I just want it to be, I get in there and just hit the data points I need to hit, ready to go, and then some idiot would raise his hand and ask a stupid question that I probably had already covered in the meeting. The idiot was probably Stewart. Let's be honest, my friend from Boston. I hung up on Stewart several times during being his boss because he would call and he'd call and ask me a question, and then the next day he'd ask me the same question again. He'd call me again, and I would hang up on him. I would just hang up right in his face, and he'd be like, "You asshole." So I said, "I just answered that question yesterday. Call somebody else." So gold's approaching that. Man, I don't know. Anybody buying this area? Anybody buying this ledge? The problem that I have with this ledge, like I said, and it might still just work. I don't even know how to do this. But you can see the amount of space. Oh. You see the amount of space between here and the next ledge. Let me put that little piece on there. See why I'm not buying it? We're going to do the giveaway in a minute. Now you could maybe go for a back door here. There's just so much space between the two levels. Now you could go back door here, and then your stop could effectively be at that low. Something like that. I don't know if that's horrible. All right, I'm in long. That's a pretty bullish looking move right back up there. And at 98, we're going to go break even here. Come on, push it up. I want to see 98 on the push. So I haven't dropped it because we didn't hit 98. No 98, no stop. How do I get rid of that? Throw it over there. It's in my way. He called my beautiful. He said, "Beautiful trade." It's not a beautiful trade yet. It might be a shit trade. But the risk is relatively small here. I mean, we're risking 10 points. We'll be down $50 on it if it doesn't work. That was a beautiful trade by Methodical Man. I don't know. I can't even do a Trump voice. I'm not good like Shane Gillis. He's like, "Saw her backstage. Tits are real." He was manifesting a successful trade. Yeah, this is a scary trade. I mean, it really is. That, I can tell you, that level is wild. I don't know if I I don't really trust that level. That's why I didn't buy it to begin with. Yeah, Gillis is hilarious. I might just close this, to be honest. So yeah, how much minute? How many long? What do we got? 20 seconds left on the new candle. All right, I'll hold it. We got a new candle opening in 20 seconds. It's either going to be a wick eater, as Treff likes to say, which means it's going to come back down here and eat the bottom of this wick, or it's going to continue up. Those are the two options, guys. I don't know which one. We'll probably find out pretty quickly. 90 level will be kind of the key here. Needs to hold that. I prefer it just push up. Top of the hour is in 5 minutes as well, so. Well, I didn't see 198 tap there yet. Come on, get up there. I know that I'm not even supposed to touch the stop until it hits it, because them are the rules. The rules are like that because if you touch it before then, it's going to pull back. Doing good, Shark. How you doing? All right, I'm going break even, guys. I should wait till the 98. It's pretty close. I'm dropping it. High probability we get stopped out and then it goes to the target. Unless it can push into 98 here. I mean, we're up 2.5 points. That's kind of my thought process there. Halfway to the target. All right, there's 98. So technically we didn't break a rule. Giveaway time. What happened, Shark Trends? Should go now. We should just get a spike. A spike. One spike. We're locking in a point. $10. Make you holla. He banned inside trading. Uh-oh. What are they going to do for money now? Never a doubt. Let's go. You're short? Oof. I don't like the short yet, Shark Trends. We got 4-hour liquidity above us. I mean, I hope it works for you. But, like, we have 4-hour liquidity up here. I think that's where we're going. But I don't know. Anybody take that gold trade? Did anybody have the balls to take that gold trade? If you did, congratulations. It took some stones to take that. I'm just going to say it did. Even on a micro. I mean, I don't know how I would ever financially recover from a $150 loss on an eval. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. I might not have been able to recover. What up, Adam? Top of the hour drop. I mean, could be. I don't know. Just a little naive. All right, that too. Top of the hour, right? Let me predict the top of the hour. Hold on, let me predict it for you guys. I'm going to predict it. Hold on. We got to give it a little extra here. Hold on. Got to put a little boys. Got to put something on the bottom, a little something there, and then we got to give it a couple of wrinkles. Oh, dodgy risk. Yeah. It looks like a pumpkin. Looks like a pumpkin. I'm sorry, Chark. I just think it goes up. I don't know. I could be wrong, though. I mean, at the end of the day, remember, I am an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. Adam, go to sleep. I don't know. If you're that tired, go to sleep. Talk more about the Mancini levels. So Helms, if you're not reading the letter, I mean, you got to read it, right? Let me kind of show you what I'm talking about, like what I look at. Not having you guys seeing all my DMs over here, but I mean, you literally just read, right? Bull case for tomorrow. No change. ES has been range bound with 50 to 53 support now. Okay. Well, if I know that's support, guess what? I'm going to buy any break and retest of that. I'm not going to buy the test, but I'm going to buy the failed breakdown of that level. I know that level support. Resistance up at 69.25. The 68.32 daily low. Trap shorts. Okay. If that trap shorts today, guess what might happen tomorrow? It might do it again. So, like, you just have to read the letter. What up, Daryl? You just have to read, and this is free in my Discord. You just have to read it, and it tells you. No crystal balls, no guessing. My general lean is we can head back up to 69.25 range resistance. Perhaps a final dip there, and then head higher. 35.53, 50 to 53 must fail to sell. So that means basically he's only looking for longs, which Mancini does only long. But yeah, I mean, I would look for either traps below the daily low or traps below 50 to 53 tomorrow. So on my chart, those are the levels I would be watching, and those are the only levels I'd be interested in. Right? If we get down here, that level, so he said push up to 69.25 up into this area and then maybe reject. Well, what's that rejection going to look like? So there's nothing to do here. He's saying reject and then maybe go back up, get through there. Well, maybe tomorrow at open or even overnight here, maybe we push back down and test that 68.50 level, which is a good ways down. You see how we have a zone down there. So effectively, I wouldn't just buy that zone. I don't think that's strong enough to do. Why do I not like buying that zone? Well, look here. What happened earlier today? That zone buy has already happened. What did we just talk about? We don't like taking the same trade in the same level on the second or third touch. So in this scenario, you want to see a sell through that zone, a strong volume close back above, and then you can long. Or higher probability that he talks about would be a sweep of the daily low. You know, so then you'd probably want to see this. Listen, every push up comes with a push back down. So even though it doesn't look right now like we're going to get that sort of movement, it probably will still happen. It probably is still going to come at some point. Also, pay attention to his tweets. Pay attention to his tweets during the day. Read them all. You don't know how we've had up and up all day with no significant retrace. Listen, the thing about that is, like we always know, the market can do whatever it wants. You know what I mean? It can do whatever it wants. It can go up for a long time. But yeah, that's kind of what I look for in those scenarios. And what I like to do is I like to pair his level with some sort of extra level. I'm going to show you an example. Let me show you an example from today. I knew that the sweep of today, the sweep of 33, was a key level. Now, if you guys were in my stream this morning, anybody that was in my stream, I thought that we might take this level, right? I had shorts layered up here to enter because we didn't take this. But what happened that changed my mind? What happened on this level that changed my mind here? Look at this gap here. We have a 1 minute gap after a sweep of the overnight low. Look at that candle. Look at the size of that candle. ES recovered the 33, which is a key level on this pushback up. Mancini had said in his newsletter, if ES recovered the 33, we squeeze. So I took the short levels off here. I did end up shorting up in this area in the 15-minute range because we got towards that 50 resistance level. So a 1 minute inversion paired with the Mancini level reclaim, I longed here. Unfortunately, this chart disconnected and I didn't get it on this eval, but I did take it with a mini for 15 points on another account off stream. But that candle changed my mind. That recovery of a Mancini level changed my mind, and we left this level down here. So like you pair it with more than one thing, right? Maybe his level's telling you to long. Maybe there's an inversion there as well to go along with it. Like that's how I use his levels. I don't typically just buy and sell off those, but I use them as like a little confluence to kind of get into the trade. Shark, it's pulling back, bud. It's pulling back. All right, you guys ready for the giveaway? We need 15 more subscribers, but I'm not going to hold you hostage over to subscribers. You guys have done all you can. It did, Coach Fred. I mean, and that's exactly what he talked about in the newsletter. Sweep at the daily low, and then a pushback up. Recovery of 33. It's the same thing like what I was just talking about. All right, let's get 50 votes. Well, we'll go 25 votes. Shotgun, question mark. Peachy Future, how's it going? Shotgun simply means I'm going to reopen the giveaway for 1 minute. You'll have 1 minute to enter the giveaway. That will reduce the number of people in the giveaway, give you a higher probability of winning because currently there's 120 people in the giveaway and only 99 viewers. In 1 minute, we'll probably get 75, 80 back in there. So you'll increase your chance by 30, 40 people. If you want the shotgun, we'll do it. If you don't, we won't. It's up to you. All right, we got 60 votes, 65 votes, 55, 45, 67 votes, 69 votes. We'll end it right there. 69 votes, 57, 43. All right, so I'm going to cancel this one. We're going to set the timer for 1 minute. If you're going to enter on an alt account, that's fine, but you better have it ready to roll here. You need to be logged into it right now because I'm going to be starting it very quickly here. Going to have 1 minute to get in. Here's the thing. Do I hate this pullback? No. I think this pullback's actually good because then it still gives you an opportunity to long. And go. What up, Sean? Exclamation point MM in the chat. If you want to enter the giveaway, you got 47 seconds. That's an eternity. I know what a lot of you guys can get done in 47 seconds, all right? I know what you can do with the proper PPE. I didn't say PPE, I said PPE, all right? For all you tradesmen out there. For all you hard-working people. 18 seconds. What did I say, 85? I think I said 85. We're going to be close to it. 5 seconds. Don't try to snipe. The winner is Doc Tito. I think Doc Tito's new here. Doc Tito, send me an email, methodicalman@gmail.com. I'm going to pin it at the top of the chat. Click on the top right-hand corner of the YouTube channel. Show me that you're logged into your YouTube channel. Send me a screenshot. Congratulations, you have won a Traders Launch account. You are welcome. You will need to go to traderslaunch.com to sign up for a Traders Launch email login. Just get an email. Shotgun just means we start the giveaway over Sean. We'll give him 1 minute. Sean will be the one facilitating the giveaway. It will be a few days. Damn, Shark. How heavy were you in that trade, man? Great job. Here, let me just give you Sean's email. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Let's give you, hold on, let me just give you Sean's cell number. Let's put that out there. Sean, how have you done on gold tonight? I've taken 2 trades. I missed, I don't even know what happened on gold. Let's see, 615. I didn't even look to the left to see where the ledges were. So prior to open, this is how I'm trading gold, Sean. I don't know if you are, how you're doing it, but I'm trading the ledges. So I'm looking for bounces off these ledges. Now at 6 o'clock, I'm probably not going to take a ledge. But we did create one there, never made it back to it. Yeah, we have a lot of them down below here. You can see how we kind of respect these ledges. So all I'm doing is taking the bodies of the 5-minute candles, Sean, on any pullback. And I'm looking for bounces off those levels. So you can see I got an order here, an order here. And then we took this ledge here for 5 points. And then we took this ledge here for 5 points. That's really all I'm doing. Just using the 5-minute chart and taking the ledges. Oh, you've been testing? Let's go. Oh, you gave a good warning before you sold it. Okay, I got you. I was wondering, Shark made like, what did you make there? Shark was like 13K? I don't assume you would care if I say that. Was it no, 17.5K. Very ballsy short there, Shark, though. It really is, man. I still think the draw is higher. I still think this is ultimately where we go. But I am an idiot, so who knows? I mean, I tell you guys that up front. I'm just an idiot over here. Just an idiot. Sean, I'm going to give you a little insight. I am 30 for my last 30 trading that. 30 for 30 over the last week and a half. Not one loss. Not a single loss. I passed an eval. I passed my Take Profit Trader eval. Trading gold only. Micros. This one today. Well, I passed this one last night. Look at this dangerous one that I got in last night. You see this dump? Actually, it's not even on, it's on GC. So right before the dump here, we had a ledge. Where'd it go? I think my orders are gone now. But we had a ledge right here. So I bought this ledge here on the pullback. And for 5 points. So like I barely got out for the 5 points before it dumped at 8 o'clock. So it happens. But yeah. What up, Vince? But even on that dump, Sean, let me show you like how strong this is. So look at these ledges from last night, even on that dump. It still bounced at every ledge. So it went, this went 4 for 5 last night. So that's where I bought. It bounced. So if we look to the left here, where's the other ledges? Right, there's one here. We got a 5-point bounce right there. There's another one here. We got a 5-point bounce there. Another ledge here, 5-point bounce. This ledge here, it sold through. So that ledge there would have cost you 15 points. It did not bounce. The next ledge here, 204. No, I'm sorry, 204 was the one that would have cost you. The next one down is where we bounced down here. So you had 204, it didn't bounce, and then this one down here at 165, bam, bounced. So it went 4 for 5 last night, even with that sell-off. One ledge would have lost. You would have lost 15 points on that one, but you would have made 20 on the other 4. So you still would have been net green. That's the only one that's actually lost since I started trading this. Now, I did not take the loss because I was done after that first one. I actually took that on a mini for $500. So, but that being said, I am going to go ahead and take these trades off. Let me just do this on all of them. All right. I want to make sure no orders are left open. All right. But yeah, tonight just 2 trades. I wasn't like in love with those entries because they were so high. But you know, $100. I mean, 2 little scalps, 1 micro. $100. Can't complain. And then over here on the Traders Launch account, we're up $74. Man, we are dumping here. But I'm going to call it a night here, guys. I got a couple of things I got to take care of. Trump's still yapping. So if you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Ash is short from 24,105. Very brave, very brave. I mean, here's the thing. You're going to be able to make money both ways, but I still think this thing goes up. I don't know. Maybe I look at it in the morning. This is the high. Who knows? All I can tell you is that ES is pulling back here. Major support level at 69.07. See kind of what happens there. Middle of the range, 055 here. But I do appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the morning. Remember, tomorrow afternoon we are going to be trading NVIDIA, full port and some accounts. Let's go. Join us for that. See you guys next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. With